there's a lot to get into with this whole Danny Hurley thing. I was shocked. I was shocked because I thought it was going to be between 18 and 20 million. He was going to be the highest paid NBA coach in NBA history. Everybody thought that was going to happen. And then the shocker is you hear this average number last night. That's when it came out. Wojnarowski came out yesterday, I think around 9:30, stating that the offer to Danny Hurley was somewhere between 11.6 and 11.8. And then you hear that it wasn't enough. And he brought his family. Danny Hurley went west to check out the Lakers facilities and hang out with the Lakers and the Bus family and the organization. And it looked like they were wine and dine and pampered. That's something Danny Hurley loves. If you know anything about the Hurley family, they're a very emotional family. I know Bobi. Bobi is one of my favorite college players. Why I became a Duke Blue Devil fan in the 90s was Bobby Hurley. I loved him as a player, and he's special in my heart. And it wasn't Christian Laettner, by the way, for all the fans out there. I never liked Christian Laettner. But the shocker was when you heard about LeBron James and what LeBron James is looking for in a coach. Not the team, but what LeBron James is looking for in a head coach. And what stands out to me more than anything about who LeBron James is and what he stands for the NBA is this guy could be a coach of his own team. He could be a player's coach. They don't even really need a coach because everything is run through LeBron James. And to me, if I was Danny Hurley, out of all the teams to pick from, it wouldn't be the Lakers. And one of the main reasons why is you got to coach LeBron James, a guy that has transitioned the game, changed the game, and is smarter than everybody else on the basketball court, as he believes in everybody else, including Stephen A. Smith. But when you look at who Danny Hurley is, he's an aggressive, powerful guy behind the bench. He punches, he doesn't kick, and he wants to make sure that everybody hears him. The players, the fans, everybody. He wants to be the center of attention. He wants to be the face of that organization and that team. And when you coach LeBron James, you're not going to be the face. You're not going to be the guy that's going to throw the punches. It's going to be LeBron James. And to look at who and what the Bus family were looking at over the last couple of weeks for the coach, and you look at JJ Redick, and he's right now in play to get the job. The reason why? Because JJ Redick is not going to be the coach. LeBron's going to be the coach. He will be the assistant coach, sitting on the bench and agreeing with every single thing LeBron James wants him to do. It didn't work for Ham because Ham wasn't going to listen to LeBron James. It didn't work. And whenever Ham was calling out the plays, LeBron would transition and call out his plays. If you're a powerful personality and you're a big-time coach, why would you want to coach LeBron James? Now, if you want to win championships, and that's what Tyronn Lue did, and that's what has really kept him his job with the Clippers, that's what gave him the job with the Cavaliers, was because LeBron loved him, and he would do whatever LeBron James said. And LeBron is a special player. He's still a great player. He's still averaging about 25 points a game. He's still averaging about 7 assists a game and 7 rebounds a game. He's still an elite player. Is he the same player he was 5 years ago? No, he's not. Could he make the organization a championship organization with subpar players? No, he cannot. He needs players around him. He needs guys like Anthony Davis to stay healthy and play at the top of his game. That's the only way they're going to win. And we saw this year, they don't have any young talent. They really don't. They have some good players, but not young prospects that you could say, wow, if this guy plays the next 5 years, he could take over for LeBron James. He's the next big thing. They don't have that kind of player. And one of the main reasons why is because LeBron James told them to trade all their young talent. Let's be honest. If Ingram was there, would this be a different team? I believe so. I will say this. When you look at guys like Julius Randle, when you look at guys of that magnitude, Ball, when you look at guys like we just said, you have to see what LeBron James stands for, who LeBron James stands for. And to me, LeBron James stands for the NBA. He is everything to the NBA. You can say whatever you want. You can hate him. You don't like his politics. You don't like what he says about this and that. The guy is the NBA. Whatever LeBron says goes. And LeBron did want Danny Hurley. He did. He came out and he was interested in Danny Hurley coming over here and coaching him. The problem with Danny Hurley, specifics would tell you, is that LeBron James is not going to back down. He is not going to sit on the bench and listen to Danny Hurley. He's not going to do that. And Danny was not going to take a job where he believes he is the other guy. He wants to be the guy. And I came out last week and I said it best. Danny Hurley is going to take a job that he believes he's the guy. Now, he has always said he wants to coach in the NBA. He came out and said he wants to coach in the NBA. And I think he wins a third national championship, which he's on his way to doing this coming year. There are going to be teams, every single NBA team lining up for him. And everybody said, I heard on the Stephen A. Smith show, he said, why would he go to Charlotte? They stink. Why would he go to this team? Why would he go to that team? He wants to go to a team that's going to help them. He's going to be the missing piece. He's going to be the missing link that's going to take him over the top. Do you really think Danny Hurley is the missing link, the missing piece that's going to take the Lakers over the top? They need much, much more than Danny Hurley. As good a coach as he is, and he's a great, great basketball mind, his personality right now doesn't fit in the NBA. It doesn't. He's comical. He has this backlash of personality. If he goes on a basketball court and yells at another player on another team, it's not going to work in the NBA like it does in college basketball. It never works that way. Coach K, success or no success in his career as a college coach, which everybody thinks he bought his way into winning national championships. A lot of Duke haters. Coach K was offered a ton of money to go take over to coach Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant. Yes, Coach K, before Phil Jackson was brought in. And he said no. And there was a reason why he said no. Because he didn't believe his style of game would fit in the NBA. He didn't want to coach players of that magnitude, guys like Shaquille O'Neal, a personality, a raw personality. And Kobe Bryant, who I know Coach K came out and said many, many times, Kobe is one of the nicest, one of the straightforward shooters he's ever talked to as a basketball mind. He always loved Kobe Bryant, but everybody loved Kobe Bryant. Even Kyrie Irving came out and kissed his ass. Allen Iverson came out. I don't know if anybody's checked out his YouTube, his documentary, the little documentary of story about Kobe Bryant, saying that Kobe Bryant's the best player he's ever played against, including Michael Jordan, who he played against. Everybody loved Kobe. And they're historical. The Lakers are a historical organization. Everybody looks at the Lakers and they look at Magic, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, Jerry West. I could go up and down of those rosters, those talented rosters that the Lakers have had over the years. Sensational talent. They don't have that anymore. Anthony Davis, there's conversations of trading him to Chicago. LeBron James might not even want to be there. He wants to play with his son. He has never come out over the last couple of weeks saying that he wants to play another 3 or 4 years. And when he has said that, he wants $60 million a year. Danny Hurley needs to go to a team, an organization that has 2 or 3 young studs where they know he's the boss, he's going to call the plays, and they're going to play his game. And LeBron's not going to do that. I hate to say it. As great as LeBron is, a savant of a basketball player he is, and the talent that he brings in as a player and a floor general, it's not going to work with a coach as talented and as smart and as overbearing as a Danny Hurley.